Jeans. I mean, we all have a pair, right? Probably. A few more than one, but how much do we really know about what makes one pair great and another just meh? So today, we're going to decode the entire world of denim and help you finally find your perfect fit. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, picture this. You walk into a store and you are just hit with a wall of options. Skinny, slim, bootcut, high-rise, low-rise. It is absolutely enough to make you want to just turn around and walk right back out. But don't worry, we are here to make sense of all of that chaos.
You know, jeans are so much more than just pants. They're a total cultural icon with this incredibly rich history. They started out as humble workwear for miners, then became a symbol of rebellion, and then high fashion. They really do have a story to tell. And believe it or not, understanding that story is going to help you make way better choices.
So to really get a handle on where we are now, we've got to look back at where it all started.
I mean, talk about an incredible journey. From the gold rush all the way to the silver screen, jeans have seen it all. What started in the 1800s as a super practical, riveted piece of clothing for workers was completely transformed in the 50s by icons like James Dean into this symbol of cool, of freedom. By the 80s, designers were putting them on runways. And today, the conversation has shifted again. Now it's all about sustainable fabrics and timeless quality. It's amazing.
So, with all those styles out there, how in the world do you find the right pair for you? Well, it actually boils down to just 3 core building blocks of denim. Once you get these, you can walk into any store and know exactly what you're looking for. All right, first up, you've got the cut. This is basically the overall shape of the jeans, and it's what decides whether they're skinny, straight, or somewhere in between. The cut really dictates the entire silhouette. It's the foundation of the whole look.
Okay, next up is the rise. And this is super simple. It's just where the waistband actually sits on your body. But it has a huge impact on comfort and style. A high rise, for instance, can make your legs look longer, while a mid-rise is great for that classic, everyday ease. It can totally change your body's proportions.
And last but not least, the fabric. This is what gives your jeans their soul, their character. Think about the difference between that rugged, raw denim, which starts out stiff and then molds to your body over time, and that super comfy stretch denim that has a little bit of flex built right in from day one. All right, now that we've got the basics down, let's jump into the really fun stuff, the most popular cuts you're going to see out there. Okay, let's clear up one of the biggest points of confusion right away: skinny versus slim jeans. Skinny jeans are designed to hug your body from your hip all the way to your ankle, almost like a second skin. Slim jeans, on the other hand, they're more tailored. They're cut close to the leg, but they don't cling, giving you a little more room to breathe while still looking really sharp.
Then you've got 2 other heavy hitters, mom jeans and boyfriend jeans. Mom jeans are all about that classic silhouette. They have a high waist that really cinches you in, a relaxed fit around the hips, and then the leg tapers down to the ankle. Boyfriend jeans are all about that effortless vibe, a much more relaxed, slouchy fit that usually sits a bit lower on the hips.
And of course, we can't forget the other classics. You've got your straight leg jeans. These are the timeless staple, the same width from top to bottom. Bootcut and flared jeans give you that little touch of retro style, with the flare being the way more dramatic of the two. And for a really fashion-forward look, you can't go wrong with wide leg jeans, which are nice and full from the hip all the way down.
Okay, so you've got the theory down. You know all the different types. Now comes the big question. How do you find the perfect pair for you? Well, here's a simple framework to get you started. You know, a really great starting point is to think about your body shape. So for instance, bootcut or straight leg jeans can be amazing for balancing out wider hips if you have a pear shape. Or for an hourglass figure, a slim or straight fit can really follow your curves beautifully. But look, these are just helpful guidelines, right? They're not strict rules. The most important thing always is finding a pair of jeans that makes you feel comfortable and totally confident.
So, to make it super easy, here's a simple 4-step checklist you can literally take with you. First, consider your shape, maybe using our chart as a jumping-off point. Second, think about your lifestyle. Are these for work or weekends? Third, pick a rise that feels good to you. And fourth, decide on the fabric. Do you want something super durable or something with a bit more flex? Okay, so you are now officially armed with all the knowledge you need to find that perfect fit. But what's next for denim? Let's take a quick peek at the trends that are shaping its future, because this story is always evolving.
You know, the denim world never stands still. For 2026, we're seeing some really cool stuff, like the return of jorts, yep, they're back, and these really polished front seam jeans that make your legs look a mile long. But maybe the biggest shift we're seeing is a huge focus on sustainability and a move toward gender-neutral cuts that are all about a comfy, relaxed fit for absolutely everyone.
Really, when it comes down to it, finding that perfect pair of jeans is all about one thing: confidence. When you understand the language of denim, you can make choices that not only look good on you, but also reflect your personal style, and, bonus, are actually built to last.
So next time you're out there looking for a new pair, just remember, you're not just buying a piece of clothing. You're really investing in a story. So what's your story going to be?